Hi everybody, I'm Sabrina Charles, and this is going to actually be my very first video blog. Never done this before. Last night I sat down at my computer, my beloved Mac, and all of a sudden I was writing a blog. Now I've written many blogs. I have a bunch of websites that I've written them on, and they've been great. Something was different about this one. This one was for Life Mastery. Life Mastery is the website and community and world that I am involved with and immersed in. And it was the very first one that I wrote for Life Mastery. And after I got done writing it, half of it just streamed through without me even realizing what I was writing. Afterwards, I read it and I thought, damn, that's pretty freaking good. But then tonight, I read it out loud, holding my iPad. I read it out loud to my husband, Jim, and it was fucking epic, okay? That's the only way that I could put it. I've never written in such a form before. So I thought, I should put this on video, because you're gonna read it and you're gonna think it's great, but when you hear it, with the way that I'm gonna read it, it's even better. So bear with me. It's my first time, so I think you'll like it. I think I'll like it. I think I'll love it. So I'm going to be reading from my iPad, so I'm not going to be making eye contact with you the entire time, but bear with me, all right? This blog is called A New Evolution of Species. A download to begin. There comes a time when one is evolving and growing that they no longer fit in with the rest, that they no longer conform to the narrow-minded beliefs they, too, once believed. It is in this realization that one must start anew and grow even further from there. In this age of rapid change and advancement of the human population, such growth is necessary for the success of the whole. It is a cleansing. It is discovery. It is promoting the love and light that has helped the evolution of this planet. It is time to step over the threshold and into a new world of love, freedom, peace, and abundance. Are you ready? Now, I wrote that little quote in June of 2013 after I had an experience. People were just they weren't who I thought they were. And it just all of a sudden hit me. So let me go on. The flipping of a switch. It was with that download which streamed through my fingers so eloquently that shifted me. It was as if an invisible switch was flipped, and suddenly I saw what had to be done in the world to fix this world, to fulfill a mission that I didn't even know existed. I just knew that once I changed, the entire world would change. Huh. Such conceit to think that little old me could change the entire world. Who did I think I was? Rose petals. And so the first layer of petals blossoms and falls backwards, and what is revealed is another layer of beauty that hasn't been seen before. And with each layer of petals comes more beauty, more information about who this beautiful flower is. And she is not who I thought she was. She's not what anyone thought she was. She was more than that. She was revealing a self that she created over the decades. Each experience shaping and molding the person that she has become. Yet at the same time, which almost seems paradoxical, she hasn't become anything she wasn't already. It's not that she was becoming something new. She was returning to her original state. She was returning to be a creator. More petals of this rose peel away and new layers reveal themselves, connecting the invisible dots that were created her entire life, revealing the creator and artist that she is. They also reveal a beautiful mystic who has a hunger for knowledge and a passion for sharing it with others. Burning down the house. You cannot build the future by maintaining in the present the old ideals of the past. Let me say that again, because I think it's one of the most profound things I've ever said. You cannot build the future by maintaining in the present the old ideals of the past. We are in constant state of evolution, the human race, and we have a nasty habit of keeping our boots firmly planted in the past, which unequivocally keeps us firmly rooted there and does not allow us to grow and move forward. They are the false belief systems that got this world into the trouble it's now experiencing. The chaos and the ideal that order could only be created from it. If we're all powerful creators, why not create order to stand alone on its own? And so that opening quote truly speaks volumes and reveals that there is truly a cleansing process that must take place in order to birth anew. So each petal that is peeled back and a deeper level is revealed, the cleansing rids you of the old. It sheds its old skin and releases the proverbial baggage that we carry around each passing day like weights upon our shoulders. And it is only then, when we burn down the old, that we could truly make room for the new. Bear with me a moment. My cat just jumped up on the desk and changed my screen. And there I am again. Evolution of species. Old ideals and new ideals cannot occupy the same space, but they can exist alongside of one another in harmony. There is wisdom from the old ideals, which molded you into the person you are today, who has realized that they must start anew. Something about those ideals got you questioning what you thought you knew about who you think you are. Then the shift happens, and suddenly your whole world changes. Now you see the world for what it is. You see the patterns it plays out. You realize that most of it was a lie and you were being spoon-fed like a baby. They kept you locked away in a prison with no bars or cells, but those shackles, oh baby, they're there. You can feel them from time to time. And then you get mad. You get real mad and you hate it all. You feel separated and alienated, almost with the feeling like you don't belong to this world. And then you connect with your inner creator, that we all are, and you start creating vehicles of information to share this information with the world, to help change it. Hey, you say, this isn't just about me, this is about your world too. Hoping to get someone to listen. Then you seek out people who think, let me say that again. Then you seek out people who you think are just like you. And you're met with vile and violent opposition. The ones who you thought would appreciate the information to help them with their own situation, they simply cannot allow themselves to uproot those deeply planted feet in the past. They mock you and they slander you and they attempt to debunk all of you. But then suddenly, there is one person who hears with your ears and sees with your eyes. And then there are 2, and then there are 100. And then there are countless souls all on the same mission from an invisible force guiding your every step based on your every thought and action. They realize too that there is more than meets the proverbial eye. There are levels to this shit. The chips have been stacked against us our entire lives, yet at the same time, we had the power within us the entire time to give us the winning hand. And so now there are more of us than we can count, and we all become immersed in the study of self, the quest to define in the most altruistic way what it is to be human. Revelations. And now what is being revealed by peeling those petals back is a whole new world. It's new ideals coming into you every single day. It is showing you that we are multi-dimensional beings who have the ability to travel through space and time without ever leaving our chair. Our bodies are run on the frequency of love, and are capable of extraordinary feats never before thought possible. We realize that there aren't any problems in the world that don't already have the solutions built into them, that everything you need to change your entire world is built right into your DNA, that you are so much more than you could ever imagine. Yet, if you can imagine it, then it can be created. We are mighty creators. We are the gods and the goddesses that have the power locked away inside of us, just waiting to be unlocked and turned on. This power is creation itself, molding your own reality by your very vibrations. This is where you learn to take hold of the reins of your life and start steering it your way. This is where you learn who you truly are, and the facade that was once you was only a mask that you wore. This is where you learn to speak your truth without fear of personal persecution. This is where you establish a firm connection with the entity known to you as your body. Your vehicle, which carries you along in this life, is alive. But unless you speak the same language, then you believe that you're the only one occupying this space. You and me and we. And here we are. You and me and we. There's you who comes dressed as you. And there's me, who is nobody but. But then there's we. There's you and me and all of we. We are embarked on this interdimensional journey together, and we are changing and growing and morphing our world around us. We are evolving. Our species is upgrading. Our world is changing. And now I understand how little old me could change the entire world. And that's how my journey has consciously begun. To be here on this world in this time is a gift greater than life itself. We are here to witness an evolution of species greater than human imagination. And I am honored to experience it all. We didn't come here to be ordinary. We came here to be extraordinary. Up we go. And that's it. That is the most epic words that have ever streamed through my fingertips. I've never realized just how powerful of a creator I am until I read the words out loud tonight. I've done many things in the past 2.5 years. I've created many vehicles of information, like I said, but never did it have an impact on me like this did. And I hope that it has an impact on you to realize just how powerful you are, just how amazing you are, and what you are capable of. There is more than meets the eye here, people. There is more to life than what you think you are experiencing. There is a full spectrum vibration of reality that we all have the opportunity to tune into, the different frequencies of it, just like a radio. Right now, we're just locked into a small bandwidth, but you have the power within you to change the channel, to expand the bandwidth, to listen to all the other channels, to channel through you wisdom that you didn't even know that you had, that's locked away in your DNA. I hope that this reaches you on a level that you didn't even know existed, because that's where it resonated with me. And I'm honored to share it with you. If you want to get in touch with me and connect with me, I am Sabrina Charles. My website is sabrinacharles.com. My latest amazing project with my husband is the YOUniverse Within course. And we are sharing information It's a brand new information vehicle. I like that, information vehicle, that we are using to teach people these incredible techniques and tools to unlock that wisdom and help them be powerful creators in this world. And only when you change yourself will the world around you change. There's no other way to do it. Thanks for listening. I'm glad to share this with you. Bye.